My name is Merle Oberon. I've got a secret. Do you think you can guess what it is?
I've Got a Secret, presented by Cavalier, the great new king-size cigarette made by the makers of Camels. Yes, king-size Cavalier cigarettes present I've Got a Secret, starring Garry Moore.
Thank you very much. It's a very warming sound on a very cold night here in New York City, and very nice to see you, my friends. Welcome to another edition of I've Got a Secret, a Snoopy sort of a game in which we reveal the awful truth about some very nice people just for fun. Tonight we have information about the private lives of some interesting folk, information which they're going to try to keep secret from our panel. Now let's meet the members of our panel. To begin with, welcoming him back in the flesh, although we had his voice with us last week, here is Bill Cullen. Bill, welcome home, my friend.
Thank you, Gary.
We missed you.
Gary, I want to say thanks for the welcome, and I had a good time on the telephone from the coast last week. But I find an American magazine, a February issue.
Yeah?
There's a picture here of Garry Moore as he won the hog calling contest. You see him shouting there. It's all about Gary, and I've got a secret, and go out and buy it. It's 35 cents.
Thank you, William. As a matter of
all right,
fact, it's a
Gary.
very serious article. You might get something out of it. I don't know. Now then, pretty girl, here is Jayne Meadows back again. And sitting next to Jayne Meadows is Henry Morgan, still in your coat.
This is the other one.
He refuses to call for it at the hot shop from last week. He's going to make us go get it. And now we have, as the newest member of our panel, a young lady who most recently starred in John Murray Anderson's Almanac on Broadway, and previously the leading lady of, thousands, it seems to me, of Martin and Lewis pictures. Here's Polly Bergen. That is our panel. Now then, in just a moment, I'm going to introduce you to a Miss Shear who has tonight's first secret. Meanwhile, is this your secret? Do you try to kid yourself into thinking that your cigarette is mild? Well, then listen, because here is mildness that's for real. Well, that seems to be it, my friends. How about it, panel? You all set to play I've Got a Secret?
All ready to go, Chief.
We got some dillies for you tonight. Let's have our first contestant, please. Will you come in? Now then, pretty young lady, will you tell our panel what your name is, please, and where you're from?
Rosemary Shear from Astoria, Long Island.
Rosemary Shear. All right. Now, here's how we play the game, Miss Shear. Each panelist will get 15 seconds of actual questioning time, and then he will hear this sound, which means that I will give you $10 and then turn the game over to the next questioner. Twice around the panel for a total loss of $80, and you have defeated the panel. All right? A lot of folks out there who would like to know what your secret is, so you whisper it to me and they can read it. Control yourselves, please. Now then, to help classify the secret panel, I'll tell you it concerns something that she has. Jayne Meadows, we'll start with you.
Something you have, Rosemary?
That's right.
Do you have this, whatever it is, with you now?
Yes.
You have it right there, around the panel somewhere?
Yes.
Do you have it on your person?
No.
Is it an inanimate object?
No.
It's live?
Here goes Jayne again.
Yeah.
Is it in the snake family?
No.
Settle that right now.
No.
Now.
No.
Is it an unpleasant animal?
Well, no, not really.
Is it something that would be classed as a pet?
Yes, in a way.
A little pet of some kind?
Yes.
Is it in water or,
No.
it isn't in the fish family?
No.
You're uneasy, aren't you, Jayne? $10 down, $70 to go. Henry Morgan, please.
You have a little pet with you?
Yes.
Under the desk there?
No.
Oh, off stage?
Yes.
Oh, that's
No,
nice.
I beg your pardon.
No,
Rosemary.
not
Not
off
off stage, no.
In the city? Well, is it going to come in?
No.
No, I said it is not off stage.
She told me she
It's in the theater?
But she had it right there.
All right, somewhere around. Do you have it, is it crawling on you? Is it smaller than, Is this the right line of attack? That's a direct question. Should I go for how big it is or how small it is?
Yeah.
Yep.
You must remember to try that sometime. $20 down and $60 to go. Polly Bergen, please.
Is this object, this animal, small enough that you could conceal it quite easily on your person?
Yes.
You could. Could you perhaps conceal it in a handbag?
Yes.
Would there be room left over for other things?
Oh, yes.
It's got a microbe with her.
Would this be an amoeba of some sort? Let's see. Would this be considered a fur-bearing animal?
Yes.
It's a fur-bearing animal. Now, by the laugh, does that mean fur like in fur? It means fur.
Well, it's not as furry as some animals, and more furry than other animals.
Oh, I see. Thank you very much, Gary.
$30 down, $50 to go. Bill Cullen, please.
We found out it was small enough to go in your handbag, and you could have other things in there, Rosemary. Is this in your handbag? Is there anything else in your handbag?
Yes.
Good. What? Is this thing that's in your handbag small for its breed, for its size? Is it an unusually small one?
Yes.
You have a small elephant in there. Is it in the, fur-bearing, is it in the canine family?
Yes.
If it ain't a dog, I'm stuck because I don't know anything else in a canine family. You got a dog in your pocketbook?
Yes.
Oh, do I want to know something else beside that?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
You got a dog in the dark in your pocketbook.
No.
You got a very small dog. You got the smallest dog that you could possibly find, and the buzzer sounded in your pocketbook.
And that's it. We're going to give it. We must say that with all the trillions of dogs there must be in the world, we have not measured each one. To the best of our knowledge and to the best of the knowledge of the Kennel Club, this is the smallest dog in the world. I want you to see it. I think you will agree. It's full grown, by the way. Can you? It's a Chihuahua. To give you an idea, Huck, well, look at this thing standing next to a package of king-size Cavaliers. Look at that. Now, whether that gives you all the real picture, maybe you would even get a better idea of the terrific smallness of this dog if we contrasted it to a normal-sized dog. We have one off stage. Dusk. This is just about bite size for this dame, too. Okay, Doug, thank you very much. Bye. Rosemary, it has been a great joy and a delight to have you with us and your little dog. Thank you ever so much and much, much luck.
Thank you very much.
Good night, Rosemary. The little dog and little girl, one's just about as cute as the other, huh? Gee whiz. Now then. Oh, no, don't worry. Full-grown dog. May we have our next contestant, please? Will you come in? Now then, will you tell our panel, please, what your name is and where you're from?
My name is Reuben Bowen. I'm from Boston.
Reuben Bowen from Boston, all right? Now, you remember how we play the game twice around the panel and the game is lost?
Yes.
Now, Mr. Bowen, there are several curious folk there at home who would like to know what your secret is. Why don't you whisper it to me?
I'm glad.
To help classify this secret panel, I'll tell you it concerns something that he is going to do. Bill Cullen, you try first on it.
I love the laugh that came with that. Would it help me to know when you're going to do this, sir?
Tonight.
Yeah. You're going to do it while we're on the air?
Yes?
You're going to do it by yourself, because I'm leaving. I'm going to take it. Wait till you laugh. You going to do it to I?
I'm going to do it to you.
Oh, dear. Is it a pleasant thing? I want you to think. A lot hinges on this answer, Mr. Bowen.
Well, that would be very debatable whether it was pleasant or not.
Will it be pleasant for me?
Well, we might as well give him an answer. Will it be pleasant for you? I doubt if he'll enjoy it too much, do you?
I doubt it, too.
$10 down, $70 to go. Jayne Meadows.
Mr. Bowen, are you going to do this to just Bill or to the whole panel?
Just a bill, Jane.
Oh, good. And it's an unpleasant thing. Is it going to be something physical that you're going to do to Bill?
I would say so.
Is there an object involved in the doing of it?
Yes.
Is it a large object?
Quite large, yes.
Are you going to remain where you are when you do this to Bill?
No.
You're going to, no. Are you going to come over here to do it to him?
I'll meet him halfway.
Would it help me to know what business you're in? To guess what
Perhaps.
you're going to do to him?
Perhaps.
Are you in some physical business? Are you an athlete of some kind?
No.
We have lost $20 and $60 to go. Henry Morgan, please.
This is something you're going to do to Bill.
Yes.
Are you with the police?
No.
Are you going to touch him?
Not necessarily.
Are you going to hand him something?
No.
Are you going to throw something at him?
No.
Is he going to feel anything from you?
Oh.
There's one man in a balcony with a very nasty sense of humor. He goes,
He will feel something, I believe. And
He will?
Yes.
Will he feel better?
No, I didn't mean he will feel in a way.
Will
I
he
mean
feel
would
hotter,
feel a
colder?
thing. No, not in a way. He will feel a thing.
In other words, he was not talking about an emotion. He was talking about actual feeling. All right, $30 gone, $50 to go. Miss Polly Bergen, please.
Well, Gary, I don't know exactly what to do. I happen to know the contestant, so
Oh.
I don't know how it happened, but
Well, I'll tell you. Now, normally, Polly, we would ask you to disqualify yourself, but in this case, I don't think it makes any difference. Please stay in the game.
It
You go
doesn't.
ahead, whether you know him or not.
should I just come out and say what I
may.
know about him?
Yes.
See? Well, I know him from a show that I did with him, and he did a very beautiful job, by the way, on the show, and his name was Kajar, the magician. Well, I think
leaving again?
at least you got a warning, Bill.
Yeah.
Does this have something to do with your profession, Kajar?
In a way, yes.
It does. Is this something that you've done before in your act, I would call it?
Well, actually, it was more or less of an experiment. It has to do with my profession.
I
I'll tell you what now, inasmuch as we have established, we're going to give another $10. As a matter of fact, I'm going to forfeit the whole thing, give you a complete... No, just don't get excited. We all know what it is that he does that has been revealed. Polly, thank you very much for your honesty, too. Bill, I see no point in revealing this thing until it happens. Why don't you go out and get
All
your
right.
gear, and Bill...
You gotta go get something?
Yeah, come on down here. I want you to be with me. You like proud... There it is. You familiar with the old guillotine?
Well, it's the craziest buttonhole I ever saw in my life.
Let me show you how this works.
Oh, yeah, let me see how it works. Hey, Garner.
You see,
Yeah. Good night. This is a new shirt. Now.
no.
I think I might be better kneeling for this whole bit.
Gary, who have we got next week?
Wait a minute, I'll catch it. I'll get my face all dirty.
I just like to say good night early.
You want to have one last good hearty meal?
Yeah. Never done this before, K-Jar?
No. I think I'll... Wait a minute, I have some instructions here. So...
Oh, I like this. It says they're made in Japan.
All set, Bill?
I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Don't want you to go away just a moment. Come back here. Don't want you to go away without a small gift from our client in addition to your $80 that you wanted. It's been great fun, K-Jar.
Thank you.
K-Jar the magician, my friend. Now then, let's welcome with a great deal of anticipation one of the most delectable looking ladies I have ever encountered in my life from the world of motion picture. Here is Miss Merle Oberon. Very nice to have you with us tonight, ma'am.
Thank you, Gary.
You look just lovely. Now then, I will tell you that we'll play the game, of course, as we have played it before with our other contestants, except in this case, any money that Miss Oberon wins will go to her favorite charity. Now, if you whisper your secret to me, the folks at home would like to know what it is. This is something that we will prove to you before the evening is over. Now let's start with Henry Morgan. And Henry, this concerns something that she has.
Has? Miss Oberon, do you have it with you at the moment?
Yes,
Can I see it?
yes,
Something you're wearing?
yes.
Well, it's hard to separate you from yourself, but are you wearing it around your neck?
Partially.
Partially.
On your ears?
Partially.
Something to do with the jewels you're wearing?
Partially.
Are they yours?
Yes.
Oh. Is it?
$10 down and $70 to go. Polly Bergen, please.
Miss Oberon, does this have something to do with your jewels as a whole or something about the jewelry that you're wearing?
But the jewelry as a whole?
Yes, I mean, like the jewelry. Is it the jewelry or a part?
It's partially the jewelry.
I see. Does it have something to do with something in the background of the jewelry? In other words, did it belong to someone who was very famous or something?
No.
Nope.
No. Is it something about the quality of the jewelry?
Would say it has to do something with that, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
It would have something to do with the,
Yes.
like, say, with the price of the jewelry?
The price is not mentioned in the secret, but that is involved.
That would help. Would it help me to know what type of stone?
I think that's a long way around, don't you? I think probably so.
Yeah.
$20 down, $60 to go. Bill Cullen.
We said that it had only partially to do with the jewelry, wasn't it? The other thing that it has to do with, are you also wearing that? Can I see it from where I sit, the other part, assuming I can see the jewelry?
Partially.
It has to be the dress then. Is it, is it the dress?
Partially.
I want to know about your entire outfit, your clothing as such, your accoutrements. Oh, boy.
That's it.
Right?
Her complete outfit.
That's your secret. You got accoutrements. Am I interested in knowing how much your complete outfit cost?
Yeah.
Is it, would it be surprisingly inexpensive? Now I got to come up in dollars and cents?
Yup.
Thank you.
All right, $30 gone, $50 to go. How about you, Jayne Meadows?
Well, this is difficult because I thought those were real diamonds. You mean to say those are rhinestones?
Nope. I don't know. Are they rhinestones?
Yes, am I supposed to say yes?
Well, yes, no, they have now.
Those are rhinestones.
Yeah.
Where did you get them?
Never mind, let's save the feminine
Now, the
chit-chat
whole,
for after
the whole
the show.
outfit, the jewelry, the dress, and everything is very inexpensive. Is it less than $50? Less than $25? Oh, it's not less than $10. Is it less than $5?
Oh, no.
No. Listen, I want to have plenty of time to reveal this thing because I think it is truly remarkable. I'm going to forfeit so that we have the complete $80 going to Miss Oberon. The entire outfit sells, including all of the accessories, the shoes and everything, sells for $9.94. And I want you to come out here and show the folks, and I'll tell them where they came from.
Where?
Now, while we show this to camera 3, I would like to, first of all, I want to point out that we got no special deals, no wholesale deals. These were all bought retail in the store, just the same as you would go in and buy them. And I'll give you the items as they go. The dress from Orbach sells for $2.99. You want to take a little whirl around? $2.99 at Orbach. The jewelry is from a very famous person. It's from F.W. Woolworth. And it sells for $1.98. The stockings are 50 cents at Orbach. The shoes, will you hold your, well, can you see them? Very cute shoes. They sell also at Orbach for $1.50. And her lingerie, pardon?
Without the buttons.
Oh, without the little buttons. You added the buttons, huh?
For about 5 cents.
For about 5 cents we added for the buttons. And her lingerie, which we have no intention of showing you, sold for $2.95 from where do you think? Sears Roebuck. A total of $9.94. And did you ever see anybody look more beautiful than anybody? All right, now, panel, here is our final question for tonight, and it came to us from Miss Mimi O'Brien of Pennsylvania. She wants us to ask the panel, each of you, to tell us what event in your life would you most like to live over again? Bill Cullen?
Well, I can say it won't be the one I just lived over with the guillotine bit. I guess I'd like Christmas 38. That was a good year.
Christmas of 38. We'll have to inquire into that some night. How about you, Jayne Meadows?
I think probably coming to the United States the first time I'd like to live over again. Now that I'm older, I'd appreciate it more.
From China.
Yes.
And now, Henry Morgan, what event would you most like to live over?
That's funny, Gary. We don't have much time to think, and I don't know whether it was... Now, this is very strange, and a lot of guys will know what I mean. I don't know whether it's when I got into the Army or when I got out.
Yeah, very good answer. Yeah. Sure, that takes quite a bit of pondering. How about you, Polly Bergen?
Well, I'm sure it was when my husband got out.
When your husband got out was
Yes.
the biggest day of your life, sure. It's a very difficult question to answer, as a matter of fact, because each event or each of several events comes to mind, each of them for a very separate reason, each in a different field of endeavor or a different field of human relations. I think possibly the happiest event of my life, although it was not, you could not call it a specific event, but I think it was maybe 2 days after I was married and I realized that I was married and that it was going to be all right, you know, found out I'd done the right thing. I had the usual qualms like everybody else. That's as close as I can come, I guess. Until next week, then, friends, at the same time. This will be Garry Moore saying bye-bye for the whole gang. Be very kind to each other, will you? Goodbye out there.
I've Got a Secret is brought to you each week at this time by Cavalier, America's great new king-size cigarette. This has been a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production, and Miss Meadows Jewelry made by Napier of Fifth Avenue. This is John Cannon speaking.